Hey guys, Jonathan Wazlet here for JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show. How is it going? I am here to preview the action for Week 4 in the 2015 NFL season. In this video, we are going to take a look at the matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. The Green Bay Packers come into this game with a record of course, 3-0. They're 1-0 on the road this year. The Niners come into this game with a record of 1-2. They're 1-0 at home. That was back in Week 1 against the Minnesota Vikings. I'm sorry about that there if you heard that in my headphones. The 49ers right now are an absolute disaster. Just an absolute disaster. They haven't looked good, really, at all. Even in their win, they didn't look good. Colin Kaepernick has, once again, shocker, shocker, regressed. Jim Tomsula is not going to last as a head coach in San Francisco very long, and if he does, it'll only be because management wanted him, sees him as a good guy, and it's not working. I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but to me it looks like that 49ers team doesn't respond to him as aggressively as they should. And the fact that they are going up against the monster that is the Green Bay Packers is not good for them. The 49ers have dominated the Packers in their last several matchups. The Packers have not beaten the Niners in a long time. That could definitely change on Sunday. The one benefit that the 49ers are going to have is the Packers are on a short week. Teams on a short week don't always play that great the next week, especially when they play the way the Packers did on last Monday night. Another positive for the 49ers is the Packers are traveling west, and that doesn't usually bode well for teams either, especially on a short week. Um, I just I just don't know if the 49ers team can stop Aaron Rodgers. I don't think there's many teams in this league right now that can stop Aaron Rodgers. He is definitely, without a doubt, I'm not saying anything that nobody knows here. He is definitely in the top echelon of quarterbacks in the NFL. Meanwhile, Colin Kaepernick, and I said it last week, the 49ers are trimming down the the playbook for him again. What more can you do? I mean, obviously he's not getting it, and it may be time to make a change. The problem for the Niners is they just gave all that money to Kaepernick, and now what do you do with it? You 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 had to pay him because you need a quarterback, and there's not many in the league. But he has really regressed, and that seems to be the problem that he has. And and it's funny because all the people thought that Jim Harbaugh was the problem in San Francisco, and sure, maybe he was, but Jim Harbaugh also made Colin Kaepernick a decent quarterback, and now Jim Harbaugh is gone. They've got a defensive guy in Jim Tomsula, and Kaepernick is back to where he was, which isn't good really at all. The one concern I think I have for the Packers would be defensively. They were dominating the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday night, and maybe it was just a fact of in the second half they got a little lazy. That game was a lot closer than it should have been. I think sometimes the Packers get in this mindset of the defense gets in this mindset of we don't have to play as hard because if we start to get in a little trouble, we've got Aaron Rodgers on the sideline and he'll bail us out of it. And that is a mindset that you can't have. I don't know that is the Packers mindset, but that's just the way it looks and sometimes the way it feels. I think this game is going to be a little bit closer than Packer fans would like it to be. I think Niner fans for a while are going to be able to hold some hope in this game with like I said the short week and the traveling west. I think the Niners are going to play a little stronger than we've seen them this year against the Packers. Plus, it's the Packers. Niners always play good against Packers. Colin Kaepernick plays good against Packers. So we'll see how this goes. I think this game is going to be fairly close, at least for a while, or at least closer than people think, like I said. But at the end of the day, I do have the Packers getting the win in this football game. In week 1, we went 10-6. In week 2, we went 4-12, so an abysmal week there. In week 3, we bounced back nicely, last week with a 13-3 record. We are 0-1 in the week this week as we had the Steelers beating the Ravens. Ravens won that game 23-20 in overtime. So with all that, that leaves our record so far on the year 26-23. We are 795, 468, and 3 lifetime. Don't forget to like the JM Sports page on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Links, as always, will be in the description. And that is going to do it for me. I am Jonathan Mozart for JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show. And I will see you guys later.